With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Dodgers. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I know they love what Ian Desmond brings to this offense. And he always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
And you know what, guys? I think this is what you call an early statement right there. This is the first pitch of the game, and he doesn't just go after it. He lashes at this thing. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double. Hello.
Ian Desmond is in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game.
Yeah, it's really important to have a productive at-bat right here. You know, it's such a big deal to jump on a team early, especially when you're on the road.
And that's in there for strike one. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now, if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Charlie Blackmon will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, tough play.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Now, after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Taylor on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, guys, I think this ball club is really hoping to see some improvement out of John Monty.
Chris Taylor comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Getting out on the road might not be
gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. So hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Here's Corey Seager. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here it comes on 1-1. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. Well, he's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up. But by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one. Hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Yasmani Grandal will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Now, maybe you see a little cat-and-mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
First offering on its way. Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. David Dahl will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. In there at the knees, strike one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Seager on the grass. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Third baseman,
Number 4 stands in for the first time. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 7.
Tapia into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Kershaw's ready. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Chop foul wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Enrique Hernandez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Runner goes for second. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. He's running again. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting 9.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Chris Iannetta is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Chris Iannetta.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. On the ground to third. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, pitcher, number 31.
Number 31 stands in. Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. DJ LeMahieu will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Chris Taylor will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, and this is why guys love hitting in that number 2 hole. When you've got a speed burner that hits on base ahead of you, you know you're going to see a lot of fastballs, and he just drills this one to make it 2 on and nobody out.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Tapia ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
And now that's the second home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going. And now they stretch the lead out even further.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Left fielder, Matt.
It's swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. Dahl is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
And don't worry, folks, if you can't get enough baseball tonight, we've got plenty more to bring you over the months to come as you get a look at our upcoming schedule. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Story is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern. Ian Desmond is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Kershaw gets the sign. Looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
And a foul pop behind the plate. 1-2, here it comes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Kemp has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it 4. Enrique Hernandez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. David Dahl will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all 0 since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. Well, this is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Number 4 steps into the box. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Into the box now, Tapia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily.
Keeping him close.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
The 2-1 on its way. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here. But this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Hard liner toward short. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game.
Batting.
Well, a good job of bailing out his 2 teammates before him who couldn't get that run in. He comes through with 2 away to finally get the job done.
Into the box, number 31, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies 2. Corey Seager comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting, center fielder
Charlie Blackmon, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And he's back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
First pitch on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Yeah, that's a good read right there at first base. Now, this plays right in front of him, so even though this ball's hit hard, he's got enough time to make it back safely.
Standing in now, Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. On the move is Desmond. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. On the move again from first. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, one thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, it looks like he's going to be all right.
In now, David Dahl, chopped at the plate. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They trail 5-2. Yasmani Grandal will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. DJ LeMahieu will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Number 46 will come in and pitch now. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, the pitcher, Brian Shaw. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shock is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit. I just don't get it.
Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried him to the victory.